Tate retweeted Aiden's theory. Welcome home, brothers. Cobra Tate, Tate the Talisman. It must be a coincidence you guys get out on the release date of The Matrix. Bro, The Matrix was made by two trans women, dude. What do you mean? If this guy understood anything about Matrix or trans people, he would not be posting that. I compiled some of my favorite comments from the latest Trash Taste episode. The way he goes into detail about how One Piece is political makes it sound so interesting. I like how everyone expected this episode to be one of those political episodes, but it ended up being one of the most anime-dense episodes. Hassan definitely needs to come back in the future. Banger episode. This genuinely probably one of the best episodes because Hassan came so prepared and talkative. I love how Hassan tries to fit politics in literally every anime but Baki. Even he knows it's just batshit insane. I'm only halfway through episode. It's easily one of my favorites ever. The whole episode is just hold up, let him cook. Man, the moment Hassan said AOT is a mecha anime, I was like, bruh, I have the same opinion for so long. Let's go.
What's up, everybody? I'm Hassan Piker, also known as Hasanabi.
Yeah, and you normally talk about politics, but we're going to talk about anime instead.
Yeah.
That's where the real politics are.
Because we have found out Hassan is probably a massive weeb.
He tries to play it down, but I think he's a bigger weeb than some people in this room, I'll be honest.
I don't know what these guys are talking about.
Dude, literally upstairs, Hassan was like, I've got assets. It's like, I'm ready to go.
I have a lot of great takes about anime that are spicy, but the only reason why I came on is because they said like, oh, Trash Days, like they talk about podcasts the first 5 episodes, they stopped. So that's why I was like, oh, thank God. Okay, they're like a reformed weeb community. I'm gonna skip some of this. Like I said, I want you guys to watch it anyway. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. I'm just gonna show you one more part because we talk about One Piece. There's a couple notes that I wanna hit here. It's a great podcast, and I absolutely suggest you watch it. Leave a good comment in there. Hit it with a like, definitely. Bro, change your voice when you're not streaming so I know which Hassan is talking. Okay, got it. In the future, that's what I'll do.
One Piece love to pretend they're not like that, but One Piece fans are like,
oh my God,
like
One Piece
the worst.
is way worse. I promise you, like as someone who watched JoJo and is currently watching One Piece, One Piece was way worse with respect to like how much they were like, bro, you have to watch One Piece. And it's like a biblical text. Like it's too many episodes. So you're like, I don't have that kind of time commitment.
Which arc you on? I'm on the New Testament.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't have that kind of time commitment. Like I can't do this. This is, and then you get into it and you're like, oh my God, it's so good.
Yes, we did it, One Piece fans.
It's the OG cult in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the most popular cult.
Yeah.
I have people now in my fan base that just like don't know me for politics, but just like listen to me talk about One Piece because like I have thousands of fan channels on YouTube, right? Like I don't have any IP or anything, so I'm like, whatever, let it ride. Who cares?
Yeah.
There's this one fan channel that made an edit. And those videos independently, this channel's got like 10K subs or something, like nothing crazy.
Yeah.
That video got like 100,000 views on its own. And now he's just like detailing and documenting every single episode and every single arc that I like summarize basically as I'm watching it. And like there is a fan base for that.
People love One Piece. And they're obsessed with everything.
Which is a very political anime, Connor.
It's okay. Well,
it is a very political anime.
He told me One Piece is very political.
Yes.
What aspect?
Oh my God. Yes, I love this. Okay. First of all, every single arc, well, other than like the first couple of arcs, every single arc quite literally details like leftist politics, which I think Oda is. Oda is 100%. Oda is 100% a leftist, first of all. He has a Che Guevara photo in his studio. 100%. Look it up. Established fact. I have assets. I can pull it up.
I got the receipts.
Show. I want to see this.
I can pull this up. Okay.
All right.
What else?
Okay. So that's number one. Number two, which arc are you on? I don't want to like spoil anything.
He's
I
Thriller
just
Bark.
finished. I just
Thriller
finished.
Bark.
Water 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So Thriller Bark kind of sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That's like the ending is great, but like everything else is kind of mid. But it's fine because what comes after is so good.
Everyone says this.
Okay.
He's right. He's right, though.
It's so good. It's so fucking good.
Hold up, let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
But that means you watch Alabaster, right?
Yeah.
Which is definitely political, but like not as aggressively, but it's about like resource deprivation, things like that. But then Skypiea, which again, maybe a little bit too long as an arc, is quite literally about like indigenous populations being removed from their land find autonomy and emancipation through violent means directly against like an enemy that is much more powerful than them. That is like, that's like a land back movement, which is inherently very political, very leftist.
I feel like I watched I read a different
Yeah, I know. I was trying to describe this to him. He's like, what are you talking?
By the way, the funniest part is like I wasn't super familiar with the Revolutionary Army at this point, but like now that I know that, I am so right. You know what I mean? If this is like this sneaking suspicion over the course of many arcs has basically turned into like, oh, full blown. I was so right. I just like, I kind of thought about it at first, but now it just like makes so much sense. It was like that all along. Yeah. I bring this up. Don't worry.
Talking about
I was like, man, I saw funny gum man.
No, One Piece is about having fun with your friends and being free.
Yeah, what? Exactly.
I mean, first of all, Luffy is a terrorist. I mean, he is. I mean, he literally is. He's fighting.
I hate that you're kind of right.
He is a freedom fighter in the most like honorable sense of the word.
Yeah.
He is quite literally fighting against an unjustifiable, corrupt military apparatus that is like holding the entire world hostage, the world government and the Navy. He's literally cops. Like,
I mean, the thing is, like, I remember you saying this yesterday when we were having dinner, and I was just like, I think with One Piece, just because of the art style and just the way things are, funny rubber man. Yeah. Of course, you can take it at that.
Yeah, Impera Down literally had Nazi uniforms, like straight up. Just, openly.
That level, and it's still very, very interesting stories. But if you break down some
and what is it? What's the bridge? What's the bridge country? Wolf? What is it, like Wolf Mother or whatever? The bridge country is literally a concentration camp. Tequila Wolf. Yeah, Tequila Wolf is a concentration camp, an intergenerational concentration camp. It's a work camp.
Stuff that happens, half of it is
bridge country. I mean, it is. It literally is a country, an entire nation that is building this like bridge that is supposed to link islands together, and it's a concentration camp. It's such a sick side story. I haven't seen the rest of it yet.
Luffy going up against a corrupt government or corrupt, I mean, like,
bro, you need to start an anime analysis channel. Like, I would legitimately watch like a 15-minute breakdown of this.
He's a leftist. And
no,
why
but it's
Luffy
like
would play Hogwarts Legacy.
It's I'm not even. Well, there's trans representation in that too, but we're not gonna get into that right now.
Yeah.
But as far as like Oda goes, I mean, there is the I think like Dragon's I mean, I don't want to like spoil anything, but Oda has talked about how Dragon's design was inspired in part by revolutionaries like Fidel Castro.
Yeah.
He has a Che Guevara photo in his office. I believe. Okay. I don't know this part yet. I'm not at that part yet, so I can't speak on this. Right. But I think Dragon's ship is literally the same name as Fidel Castro's ship.
Okay, but here's the thing. I think sometimes, especially when you see this a lot in Japanese manga.
Whoa, there's more. Dragon's birthday, October 5th, coincides with the date of the October Revolution in Russia where Vladimir Lenin took power. No way! I didn't know that part of it. Dude, there's so much. It's too much. At this point, I hadn't seen the insane amount of trans representation. Oda was pro-trans when I was transphobic. Oda was pro-trans when half of the trans chatters in this chat were literally unaware and had internalized transphobia. In Japan, I don't want to get into too much detail, is literally trans. Ivankov. Straight up.
Just because it looks cool.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Right? Sometimes it's like, the curtain is blue kind of like argument. Sometimes you look at something and it's a reference to some...
Can't believe I was subconsciously being trans and made leftist before I knew what those things were.
Western media or Western history. And a lot of the times it's just Japanese people find Western things that find Western things cool.
It's
you know?
too many. It's too many coincidences. Listen. The Bolivarian Revolution in Cuba was conducted with a yacht that was used to transport 82 fighters of the Cuban Revolution from Mexico to Cuba. Okay. The yacht's name is Granma, without a D, Granma, which is the exact same name as a dragon's ship. Like come on, that's not like
Conspiracy minded Hassan? No, it's not a conspiracy, dude.
he didn't just see that and was like, because like you have to be like really invested. You have to be a weeb for communism to like put that in there.
I think he's just a weeb for history, honestly.
Here's a photo from Oda's office space where he has like his airsoft guns and then like a photo of Che Guevara right in there.
I'm just saying,
Dude, he's come prepared.
I have the receipts. If you wanna see it.
My dude has his flashcards out for his anime lecture. You will never beat the weeb allegations. Bro, I'm just saying, like, if I'm not going to beat the weeb allegations, at least I can do it justice, okay?
Okay, I mean, airsoft's pretty popular in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.